Hey, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Baboom. I'm your host, Bob, and I want to go over something. I want to kind of continue what I did with the last advice slash rant piece, and I want to talk to you about how you can change your future, not just that you need to change your future. Okay, and I'll get to that in a bit. I want to give you real advice, not that advice that Shia LaBeouf got into an internet meme. Okay, I want to give you real advice about this. You need to make a specific change in your life. There's something in your life that is keeping you from changing. And you need to change for the better. You know it. You know deep down somewheres that you need to change for the better. And something is keeping you from doing that. Now, I know a lot of people who listen to my channel play video games, watch a lot of movies and things like that. And maybe that's what's holding you back. I know it was for me when I was growing up. When I was growing up, I played video games all the time. I never really cared about my school grades. I never really cared about graduating or doing anything all that different. You know, I just kept going into this escapism, and I just didn't think about the future. I didn't think about all the important things that I should have been taking care of. And it bit me in the ass real hard. Bit me in the ass real hard. So I want you to figure out, and I'm sure you probably already do know, I want you to figure out what is holding you back. If you say it's because you don't have money, well, then where's all your money going? Are you saying it's because your job doesn't pay you enough or you don't have enough hours? You know, you can talk to your manager about that. Say, hey, look, bills aren't cutting. I need to save up for things and everything's just not adding up right. So I was wondering if you could give me more hours or at least a little bit more pay. And be dead serious about it. And if worse comes to worse, give them an ultimatum. Say you're gonna leave, or consider leaving at least. So it probably can't be money. I mean, unless your bills and what you're being paid equal out entirely at the end of the month, then it's not your bills. Because I know you can refrain from buying other stuff for at least a little while. You know, you can refrain from buying video games, from buying movies. You can refrain from going out for food instead of already eating what's at your house. I want you to think about what's holding you back. And if it's video games, well, you need to change that. Because video games, they're not going to help you at all. They're not going to help you on a resume. They're not going to help you in the real world. They're not going to help you with an actual career. Sure, there are some of those people with actual talents and things like that, you know, they make it to the professional level. And how long do you think that's going to last for them? How long do you think those professional StarCraft 2 players are going to last? A few years maybe? And then what are they going to have to show for it? Oh, hey, remember that one time that I was that championship? I was at that championship and won that championship. Oh, okay. Well, what does that have to do with this job? Do you have any skills? Do you have any form of education or anything like that? No? Oh, well, you're done for. Even that won't get you anywhere. Even being a championship video game player is not going to help you. They're not going to put your face on a Wheaties box anytime soon. Let's be honest here. They put actual athletes on Wheaties boxes. People that actually strive to be at the top of their field in all forms, physical and mental. So what I'm getting at is especially if your main hobby happens to be a hobby where all you do is sit down and play video games, you might want to change that. You might want to say, hey, look, I'm putting in 8 hours or more a day playing video games. Maybe I could use that time towards something more productive. Doesn't matter. It could be, you could spread it out a little bit more. I'm not saying to stop video games entirely. I'm saying to understand that you could be kind of addicted to it. You could be ruining your life because of it. Hell, I already did. Like I just said, I already did. I can't say to someone, oh, hey, yeah, I have tons of different hobbies. Oh, yeah, really? What do you do? Play video games. That's not going to get you anywhere. Say, hey, look, I read short stories and stuff. I got a YouTube channel. Oh, okay, that's a little different. You edit some things. You You know how to edit audio files. Yeah, I know how to. I dabble in it. Oh, okay, that's nice. What about going outside? Oh, sure, it's hot. It sucks. There's bugs everywhere. What are you gonna do about that? Absolutely nothing. You need to figure out what is holding you back. And if there is something holding you back, you need to do something to change that, whatever it is holding you back. Because the only person that at the end of the day is holding you back is you. You're the only person holding yourself back. You're addicted to maybe some form of entertainment. You're addicted to maybe a really bad relationship. Or maybe you know how to get a better job, but you still just don't do it. Why? Because you're lazy. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. You're lazy. And hearing that from me, woof, you got to be pretty lazy. So I want you to take this advice to heart. I don't want some internet meme status to be your best piece of advice. Just do it and all that other stuff, because that's terrible. All right, no one's looking at that advice as actual advice. They're looking at that as a joke. But I want you to look at this as actual advice. Please, listener, do something to change your life for the positive. Make sure it's for the positive. Because I don't want any comments on this video or any of my other advice pieces like this saying I took your advice and it ended up ruining my life, because I know that's not the case. I know that's not the case. No. Because I'm not the one that ruined your advice or ruined your life. I'm not the one that gave you bad advice. All of this advice is good advice. It's great advice. You can look at it as maybe like big brother advice. I'm not exactly fatherly advice here, but I'm definitely trying to be big brother advice. And big brother says that the world is mean out there and you got to figure out what you can do to survive in it. So please, do it for me. Do it for your loved ones. Do it mainly for you. Thanks a lot, everybody. I've been Bob with Bob Boom. Y'all have a good one.